I like the question of what exercises would you do if you only had 10?
Burpees.
Yeah. 10 of them.
Yeah. Just burpees.
Different variations of burpees. So in terms of your goals, like let's just say getting a bit more jacked, getting a bit more strong. Not trying to say those are your goals, but what 10 exercises would you do? I like this question just from like it kind of purifies your exercise selection.
Yeah.
And why.
Okay. So if I'm thinking about it, like, probably jacked and strong, like kind of my main goals really, like fuck being functional, right? Who needs to tie their shoelaces?
Why do you need to be functional when you're jacked and strong?
Jacked and strong is a function. That's it, bro. That's the thing. Okay, so
that should be a t-shirt. Yeah.
I think Hormozy said it
first,
first,
really?
I think. So I can't even like hit, that guy's got more money than me. Just a little bit. All right. So I would probably look at it as like, what can I get the most bang for my buck out of across those 10 exercises? So like for me, I'd probably start with the muscle group that I always want to try and bring up is my back. Like I find my back isn't just like, I think I just train back shit.
It's hard. It's hard to really feel things, I think, with the back.
Yeah, well, that got deep for a second. You're right, bro. It's hard to feel things sometimes.
It's a weakness of mine too. Don't bring it up.
Yeah. Can we move on from this?
What about chest?
I stopped seeing my therapist for a reason, man. So like back for me, I would go with, I'd want something for more of the upper back and the traps. So I'd want like a chest supported kind of pronated grip row. Like I'd want some kind of like T-bar prone row. How specific do I have to get here? Like do I have to go
as specific as
machine?
You want.
Like,
well, like I can follow you, you know, like
true.
I really enjoy it, but it's up to you.
So there's a machine that we have at Prime, which is like a Prime, I think it's called the Extreme Row. It's like super manly, super like testosterone, like Extreme Row. And it's a chest supported row, super adjustable. You can load different portions of the resistance profile. So where it's hardest, like you can make it harder in the stretch, harder in the squeeze and stuff. I love that machine. I've been running it for the whole year. So that flared pronated grip, sort of 45-degree angle for the chest, like lots of big scapular retraction, lots of traps, lots of upper back. I think I'd go with that, and I'd pair that with a lat pull down or a pull up. If I can't interchange them, if I got to pick one, probably be a pull up because there's just nothing better than doing heavy pull ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do that. That would cover upper back and lats.
So sorry, with the chin up, would you add weight? Would you do body weight?
I would add
assisted
weight
even
generally. Like, come on, man, I'm not that heavy. I'd 100% add weight to the pull-ups. Like for me, like there's nothing.
Like, do you like them low reps?
Yeah, 3 to 6 reps.
Me
like
too.
To me, that's like. Otherwise, it's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Too many reps.
I can't count past 10, bro. Can't even use my fingers while I'm doing that because it has to fall off. Dude. I love at the moment like a mid grip kind of pronated pull up, kind of keeping the upper back fairly fixed and then driving the elbows to the hips using straps so I can just literally focus on pulling. Kind of that 3 to 6 rep range. I love it. I find it so much fun. Ironically, I haven't been doing them in my training lately. I've been doing lat pull downs just because I've like wanted to run that a little bit more. But pull ups for me, like they're probably the exercise that I enjoy the most. So for me, the list would be like, what do I really like doing? Combined with what's kind of my goal. So like the next exercise is a dip. And I don't think the dip is the best exercise for hypertrophy necessarily because it's kind of like good amount of triceps, good amount of chest, but like a lot of people find that it really just is like tricep city or their shoulders feel a bit funky or whatever. So, but I love doing them. I got up to, so I weigh about 90 kilos and I got up to doing 50 kilo dips for like sets of 6 to 8 earlier this year. It was so much fun. Yeah, dude, I loved it so much.
Did you get the big 50 kilo dumbbell or did you get
I had the plates, bro. I almost fucking took my testicles out like so many times because we got the iron 25s as well. I was just kind of like, oh my God, this is going to be a pincher.
It's risky business.
Dude, so bad, but so rewarding. So I'd go with a dip because then that's going to get my triceps and my chest. I'm probably then going to go for an incline Smith machine press, maybe like a 45-degree incline so I can get shoulders and get chest. I love a Smith machine press. I think it's so much fun. Probably have some legs in there, I suppose. I think legs-wise, I might go a hack squat. I love a pendulum squat. We have pendulum squat at Prime. It's a great machine, but my knees just can't take it for the long term. So I think I'd go a hack squat.
I've never used the pendulum.
It's brutal, bro.
I've heard stories. I've heard the rumors.
It's so brutal.
I want to get in there.
I popped my meniscus on a pendulum, bro, last year. I came up and I just heard this, and I was like, was that me? Or was that the machine? I got out and I couldn't straighten my leg, and I was like, fuck, that's me.
That was me.
I caught it on camera as well. So I think I'd go a hack squat. So I get good amount of quads, good amount of glutes out of that. Adductors too. a seated leg curl because great for the hamstrings.
Yeah.
I'd probably have an RDL in there because I like a hip hinge, like bending over in the gym for everyone to see. So I think then you've got like your squat pattern, you've got your hinge pattern, and then like a leg curl to really take care of the hammies. I think that's probably, and then maybe, to be honest, I'd have a leg extension. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to completely fuck off my hack squat pick. I'm going to have a Bulgarian split squat instead. That's what I'm going to have. Okay. I know it's horrible, but I feel like with a Bulgarian, you can change the setup enough. Like, so you can have a deficit, you can load with 1 or 2 dumbbells, you can kind of...
You got more variation.
More variation to change different things, more glute or quad stimulus.
Yeah.
Then that way I can do the seated leg curl for the hammies, I can do the RDL for the hinge pattern. The Bulgarian's going to have crossover to like healthy hips and knees and stuff as well.
I think you're at 7 now.
I think I'm at 7. I got 3 lower and I got the 4 upper. I'm probably going to have a preacher curl for the biceps.
Oh, yeah?
Because biceps, mine are small, so I need to grow them. I've probably got enough triceps from the dips, I think. So I'd maybe go for... I'd probably just do... I like a cable lateral raise, so probably do that for some side delts.
Like behind the back?
Yeah, I do love that, yeah. But I'm going to be real cheeky, and I'm just going to basically say that I'm having a cable stack, and I'm doing lateral raises on it, and you can't tell me how to do them. I'm just going to fucking do them how I feel.
Yeah, well, then that's where the variations come from. Yeah,
so
you got about 10 exercises there, yeah.
If I had to pick one, it'd be the cable behind the back one. I like that.
That's my favorite, too.
That's my enjoyment there. So what have I got?
That's one left.
What would I go? I think I probably have to do something else for the legs, wouldn't I? I think I'd have to go for like a leg extension for that. My calves are fucking naturally just genetically big, so I don't need to do calf raises and stuff. I used to walk on my toes when I was a kid. That's why I got big calves. It's
the secret.
They call it boxer's walk. I was like, I think it's just didn't really learn how to walk properly when I was a kid, but sure, call me a boxer. That's fine. Yeah, so I'd go leg extension, seated leg curl, RDL, Bulgarian split squat for the lower body. I think that gives me a nice kind of well-rounded sort of approach to things. I could go a little bit stiffer knee with the RDL. I could go a little bit bent knee, more glute, more ham. And then for the upper body, I've got my big upper back row for the rear delts, the traps, the rhomboids. I've got my pull-up for the lats. Then got my preacher curl because I need to bring up my biceps to feel good about myself. I've got my behind-the-back lateral raise for the side delts. And I've got dips in the high incline press for triceps, chest, all that sort of stuff. I think that's where I would go with those. I think that's like a well-rounded sort of thing. Someone's probably going to have a conniption because I didn't say some form of deadlift or some form of thing like that. But
RDL?
But they'll be like, it doesn't count when you're not picking it up off the floor, man. But for me, that's if I'm trying to balance feeling good with enjoying my training with getting jacked, I think that's the 10 that I'd pick. That's a super hard question, actually.
Yeah, it's good though.
It is a good question.
There's a good answer too.
Yeah.
There's a good answers.
Yeah. What are the ones in there that you would switch out?
That I would switch out?
Yeah.
Bulgarians.
That's fair. That's valid.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of them. I'll do them.
Yeah.
And I do program them.
Yeah.
But I would more do like a squat. Like I enjoy a squat. I'd probably do like a low bar squat. Fair. Just because it's fun.
Whereas I hate squatting. So
right.
that's my thing. Bulgarians always just feel better for me.
Yeah.
I've had so many knee problems and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. I haven't had any knee problems yet.
Well, I was there at 18.
Yeah. But other than that, probably... So that machine that you've done, I haven't tried it, so I can't say yes or no. But I'm kind of at this point where I've been down the whole optimal route, which I love, but I'm kind of coming out of it.
Yeah,
to a bit more of the meathead bro energy type. Like, I think at the moment I just feel like lifting kind of heavier stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm really into the Pendlay row at the moment.
Oh, nice.
So just from the floor.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of weight, like 2 to 4 reps. I just
explosive.
Just like rip it into my sternum,
Yeah,
put it down, stand up with my hands above my head. Like that's kind of where I'm at for my back training. But I love the dips, the chin ups. Like those are all there. The lateral raises, shoulders I'm trying to bring up too. So I'd probably take out maybe one leg. Nah, I don't know. I'd probably just have one more lateral raise in somewhere.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Because that's what I'm focusing on.